Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villa and welcome to episode 114 of Raise the Holte, our bid for world domination with Aston Villa. And this is the biggest episode I think I've ever done, because first up today, we can win the Premier League. All we need is a point against Blackburn Rovers and we can win the Premier League. We're up against Manchester United for the title. They're away to Arsenal. That's going to be tough. They have to win and we need only a point. So you'd like to think we can do that, and no matter what happens, we are then playing Manchester United in the Champions League final, and then we have our end of season awards and our goal of the season competition. So it's going to be a long one. Hopefully it won't be too long, but it's going to be a massive, massive episode. 2 trophies we can lift in this very episode. So let's not waste any time. Let's have a look at what we're expecting against Blackburn here. There's the league table right there. You can see Manchester United have the goal difference on us, so if we lose and they win, they will win the title. So we have to get a point just to make sure of it. We are heavy favourites for this one, as we probably should be. The scouting report says Thomas Christensen, formerly of Leeds United, I believe that is him. He is their manager. They're an attacking, passing team, which might work in our favour, the fact they're attacking. This is how we're expecting them to play. Positional heat map there, we can see quite spread out at the back. Passing network and the key passes there. And let's have a look at the team we're sending out. Now, there is quite a gap between this game and the Champions League final, so we can go full strength in this one, full strength in the Champions League final, hopefully. The one problem we do have is a few match-fatigued players. Do we? No, we don't. So why do I have... we should have the lab starting this game instead of Brian Carlos. Sorry, Brian, but we need to win. We need the lab to do that. And why don't we have Marin on the bench? What have I been doing? Where is my... Do we want... Yeah, we probably do want Marin on the bench over... And we'll keep Messi on there. Potentially, hopefully, Messi's last game in the league. So hopefully we'll get him on the field at some point. But anyway, it's Gaz Mosley in goal. It's Nepo. It's Thor. It's Forster. And it's Kosic as a back four. It's Leroy and Stiller in midfield. It's Rashid. It's Almeida. It's Rodrigo. It's the lab up top. Is it a Champions League three-peat? Did I say Champions League? Of course I mean Premier League. Now they're going a little bit more defensive. I'll tell you what, boys, just sit back, play out for your point, and we can both go home happy. They've got a decent team there, don't they? A few good players in there. Stig says go out there and prove a point. I'm going to say today, we're going to take the pressure off. Go out there, relax, play your natural game, a little bit of passion, we have faith. Go out there, boys, you've been the best team all year. You just need a point at home to Blackburn. It's the sort of thing that if we would have taken this at the start of the year, wouldn't we? Yeah, at home to, I think they're 14th in the league, nothing to play for. We definitely would have taken it. We just need to see the job through now. Now, nice idea from Silla, but just couldn't quite execute. 1-1 already in that game, so that's good. It's although it's not great that Arsenal... Oh! Over the bar from Leroy. It's not great that Arsenal scored their Manchester United equalised almost straight away, it looks like, but that's okay. Just keep them hugging them there with you, Arsenal. Don't let them free. Doing okay. We're dominating possession. We just need that one goal, don't we? So actually, Man United went up in the first minute and Arsenal equalised in the second minute. Forster's picked up a knock. Oh, is it going to be one of these days when nothing goes our way? What sort of knock is it? Potential hand injury. I'm going to say that's fine. I don't think that's going to get anywhere. It's a fractured finger. That's going to be painful, but... He'll be fine. He'll be fine. You don't defend with your hands. No handballs, please, Forster. Come on, Rashid. What's he got for us? He's had a wonderful year. Fractured finger seems like it's more than a knock, but I mean, really, you don't need your finger to defend necessarily. Boris Slabert's headed down for Rashid. Oh, what a strike from Rashid. It's absolutely stunning. Edge of the area. Top of the net. 22nd goal this year for Rashid, and that is absolutely incredible. We're 1-0 up. Blackburn need 2 goals now to take this league title away from us. Good ball in from Nepo, first time. Held it away. Blackburn defence couldn't quite deal with it effectively. And Rashid, that's a stunning finish, isn't it? 22nd goal of the year, as I said. Excellent, excellent stuff. Now, fractured finger, he should be fine for the, I think, Champions League finals in about 3 weeks. 2.5, 3 weeks. So he should be fine by then anyway. Fractured fingers playing cricket, he'll be fine. He's not a problem. I've actually got a fractured finger right now from cricket, but let's not dwell on that. All right, Rashid, Man United is winning. Arsenal, come on, boys. Almeida, again, is not having his best game. He's not had his best year, to be honest. Things are going well. You're capable of even better. We're going to tell Almeida he's not playing well, even though there's always a risk that could backfire. It hasn't been a classic performance, if we're honest, has it? It's been a little bit subpar, but we're all looking motivated, which is good. A little bit of passionate. There's more to come from everybody, and that will hopefully get us across the line here. We haven't seen much from them in the first half, have we? I don't think Gaz has touched the ball yet, so that's good as well. We'll take that. A second goal, and I'd go as far as to say it's done. I can't see them on the evidence of that first half scoring 3 against us. If they get 1 though, it just makes it nervy, doesn't it? Good win there by Thor, hacks it clear, and on we go. We'll give it a little bit. Oh no, after this highlight, we'll give it a demand more. Rashid has the ball. Arsenal's equalised again at 2-2. Rashid just couldn't quite do it all himself there. It's okay to pass, mate. You can pass. Come on. They're trying to play it out from the back. That's fine if they want to do that. Thor challenges, doesn't win, but does enough to sort of win possession back, even if he lost the header. Or was it Leroy that went up for that header? Anyway, it's unimportant, isn't it? Here goes Alpha-Silla. Nice ball there for Rodrigo. He looks to go himself. It's just past the post. Could he have slipped in Lab there, I wonder? That's okay, though. Let's give it a demand more. Here we go. It's Alpha-Silla. It'll be a good goal from here. Alpha-Silla bends it back. I tell you what. Forces a save from the keeper. That was a decent effort. And Manchester United are 3-2 up. It looks as though we are going to have to win this. Oh, we'll get a draw at least. Oh, Leroy, back post. That's the second goal. That's a stunning set-piece movement. Wow, that was really, really good. Leroy looping around to the back post. That was one from the training ground. Let's have another look at this. Excellent, excellent. You're not going to quite see it. I don't know where Leroy came from. He just sort of appeared at the back post from nowhere. He's come from the edge of the area. Excellent run. Well picked out by Alpha-Silla. That is 2-0, and that is surely enough now to get us over the line in this title race. So, the only one thing to do now, we've got to bring on Lionel Messi, don't we? We've got to bring on the great man. We'll play him as the Englenche, or whatever this position is here. I think it's just a support position. Yes, it is. The great man, in his final appearance at Villa Park, we'll put him on the bench for the Champions League final, but I don't suspect we're going to see him, to be honest. We'll give it a little bit more praise. I'd love for a Messi goal here to wrap it all up for us. The other thing we might do is we might just get this broken finger off the field. There's no real need. Arsenal's equalised again. Hendricks, their wonder guy, and even though it's gone back in front. It's a stunning game at the Emirates, isn't it? But it's not going to mean anything because as the clock continues to wind down, we're 2-0 up. They're not scoring 3 goals from here. And boys, we've won the Premier League 3 years in a row. What a performance. What a team. Excellent stuff. Now, can we do the double in the Champions League final? We'll worry about that later. Let's celebrate the league for now. We've absolutely dominated that game. It's been a really good performance. Messi bails out at Villa Park. Thank you for your time here, mate. Well done, boys. Well done. So there we go. In the end, Manchester United won that game 5-3. A nice little Arsenal collapse there, but it means nothing. We are champions with 84 points, 3 points ahead of Manchester United. That is wonderful. Final day sees Aston Villa lift the Premier League yet again. That's 3 in a row, boys. That is 3 in a row. It's a treble if you count the FIFA World Club Cup and the Community Shield, which I don't think we do. But there we go. 3 times in a row for Aston Villa. Well, what's happening here? I've got to pay another 10 million, is it? Okay, that's fine. I think Forster's been just about worth that. Rashid, and he's won the goal, gets us across the line. Well done, mate. More of that in the Champions League final, please, boys. Guys, wait right there. We will be back for that Champions League final. Alright, so before we get to the Champions League final, we do have a few awards here for the Premier League. Gaz Mosley, Golden Glove winner in the Premier League. Well done to him. We'll congratulate him on winning that award. Excellent stuff. Aussie Villain claims the Manager of the Year. Hooray for me. And players in Team of the Year. I tell you what, that's outrageous. We've won the league. I mean, only Gaz is in the team. I think that's disgusting, to be honest. I'll be writing a strongly worded letter to the FA about that one. Gaz gets a nice little bonus for his 2.2 million for being in the Team of the Year. A few players for international duty. Hopefully that takes place after the Champions League final. Yeah, that's good. It's June to July, so that should be fine. Anybody there? Gaz is in the England squad again. You can see all our international players there. Anyway, guys, it's Champions League final time. And it is time. It is time. We're in Russia at the Luzhniki Stadium. Manchester United are the favourites for this one, which is a little bit annoying, to be honest, but they do have a good record against us. It's the Jose Mourinho team, and I really dislike playing against him, to be honest. Cautious mentality, direct playing style. Unfortunately, we don't have too much information on the Arsenal game, but basically neither team could defend is the news on this one. Let's have a look at the team we're sending out. Hopefully the heroes that will defend successfully our Champions League crown. I should say too, the international players before, they're all going to the World Cup. 2026, of course, it's a World Cup year. So Gaz is off to the World Cup with England, so well done to him. And he will start in goal for us in this one. It's Nepo, Rodrigo, Forster and Kosic as the back four. It's Leroy and Silla in midfield. It's Rashid, it's Pedro Enrique, and it is Rodrigo in behind the lab. Now you wonder what happened to Almeida. I'm not sure he would have played anyway. But he has picked up an injury, so he's not really available for this one anyway. You can see the bench there as well. Come on. Any surprise? Is there anybody surprised that that's how Mourinho is lining up for a Champions League final? We're going to go at them because I've looked in the past when they've beaten us and we played sort of messy up top and more defensive, and that hasn't worked. We haven't scored goals, and we really haven't. I mean, we haven't kept clean sheets either. So we're going to go for them. It says they pick up with on the left. I think it's another game. It's a big game. Go out there and enjoy yourselves today, boys. It's a Champions League final. It's an opportunity. I mean, back-to-back Champions League winners. Not many teams can say they've done that. Let's go. Let's go. And this, of course, will be Messi's last game. There is nothing I would like more than to have the opportunity to be nicely in the lead at the end of this game and bring him on for a swan song. But we'll have to just wait and see how the game pans out. If you want to see how we're playing this one, there it is there. We're going to be more expressive. We're just going to basically go for it. We're going to play a high line. They do score a lot of their goals from through ball, so we're going to sit a little bit deeper to try and not give them the space in behind to play into. But we'll see how that goes. Leroy wins that. All right, can we hit the Mourinho team on the break? Rashid goes early. It's the lab. It's the lab. It's the lab. Oh, it's the lab. It's 1-0, 2.5 minutes into the Champions League final, and that is amazing. Go on, lab. All you need is lab. Da, 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 da. All you need is lab. Da, 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 da. All you need is lab. Lab. Labadovic. 1-0. Well done, Lab. All right, let's tell him to concentrate now. Let's not get too excited, but get a little bit excited. That's excellent. An excellent start, but it is just that. It's just a start. 10th minute now. Forster has the ball. The one slight concern I have with this team is picking Rodrigo. He's not match sharp. But he and Forster have been wonderful for us all year, so I thought keep the partnership together. He is also now a British citizen. There's a good ball for Rodrigo. Can't quite get there. Nepo. Keep us off his line. Oh, are we going to get caught out now? Are we going to get caught out? Nepo is rapid. He's not getting back though, is he? He's not getting back. That should be easy for Rodrigo to pick up. And this is becoming a long old highlight now. It's a long highlight. Silla with the ball at his feet. What's he going to do? Oh, it's a horrible pass from Silla. It's a horrible pass from Silla. Oh, we're going to pay a price for that. Dybala with that name I can't pronounce. Back to Dybala. Oh, Millington. Oh, it's past the post. That's okay. But Silla, mate, concentrate, please. Concentrate. Let's not do any more passes like that, please, and thank you. I wonder if that's a little bit too much expression for what we need right now. Yeah, come on, boys. Come on. It's an even game. It's a tight game, but you wouldn't expect anything less. The important thing is that we do have the lead right now. Coming into the break, or towards the break anyway. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Here goes Kosic, in for Silla. Sensible passes, please. He finds Rashid. What's Rashid going to do? He finds Kosic on the overlap. Can he get the ball in? It's back post. It's Enrique! I don't think it was that close at the end of the day there, but it looked good, didn't it? It did look good. Let's give it a show some passion. Come on, boys. These match ratings from our attacking players aren't fantastic, but we have had more of the game. But the way that the Mourinho team is going to play, that we expect to have more of the game. It's the mistakes that we can't afford to make to give them a chance to hit us on the break. What do we say to that? Is it don't get complacent? Is it I'm not happy? We've got the lead. I'm not particularly happy though. I'm not particularly happy. I want them to go out there and really kick on this second half. I'm hoping by saying I'm not happy that they're going to do that. I won't tell someone twice that I'm not happy with them, but it seems to have fired up the right people. Just need to be sensible here. We just need to be sensible. I do wonder if part of being sensible is putting our fullbacks back to support. Maybe the manager needs to be sensible here as well. All right. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's demand a bit more here. Let's demand a bit more. Match ratings aren't good. I think it's Enrique playing in the number 10. He's playing a 6.4 as well. There must be something. I don't like this. I don't like this, and it's 1-1. It must be something in the way that we're playing right now that the number 10s don't shine, because we've seen Almeida not look good. And we're getting the same sort of reaction here, or the same sort of game out of Enrique. And they're both really good players. Let's get creative. Come on, boys. Oh, and it's Kosic that's gone down. We bring Fiorini on. It's not horrible, but it's not ideal either. Oh, is it all going to go a little bit wrong in the second half? Should I not have told them that they were horrible? Let's give it a highlight starts. Come on, boys. Come on. Asensio cuts in field. That's another good shot. That's fine. Gaz just watches that go past the post. Let's give it... get creative. Just as the highlight started. Come on, boys. Concentrate here. We did do a lot of work on defense. We sort of did a week on defense and a week on attack. A lot of work on set pieces, both attacking and defending. More work on defending them than attacking them. Millington. Oh, Jesus. That was underside of the crossbar, and that was a little bit lucky. Here we go, from the corner, Alphacilla. It's a deep ball to the back post. It's back towards goal. It's off the crossbar. Oh, that was unlucky. That was thundered off the... I'm surprised the goal's still standing, to be honest. It was absolutely crushed. No idea who hit it, but they hit it with some power. Lab. Oh, it's too close to the keeper. Kepa claims it. And that is the end of that highlights. Enrique's not having a good game here. What can we do here? What can we do to try and change this around? Alright, you know what we might do? Let's do this. Let's bring Grealish on. Let's stick Alphacilla forward. And see if that makes any difference. Come on, boys. Get creative here. Are we going to extra time? Come on. Is there a late goal in this for us? As long as it's a late goal for us and not for them. Push forward. Come on, boys. Let's go for this. 6 minutes of stoppage time. Oh, it's going to extra time. We won this thing on penalties last year, didn't we? Surely we can't do that again. I'm not sure. I'm physically not sure I can put myself through that again. That was not great second half. Let's go with a passionate. Don't let this slip away. Don't let this slip away, boys. We're so close. We've been the better team for a lot of that game, I think, and we just haven't quite been able to get across the line. Let's just go calm. Let's just go calm. At second half, we let ourselves down just a little bit. I'm not sure if we get an extra sub now. I'm not planning on using subs early on here in any case, so... Come on, boys. We're looking motivated. That's a positive. They're looking a little bit frustrated and anxious, which is a good thing for us as well. Future changes. Do we throw out some praise here, I wonder? Let's just try praising them. We're doing a little bit better. Since Silla's moved in, we look a little bit better, don't we? Grealish has done okay as well. I'm a little bit worried about Leroy. He is looking knackered. We do have the option of bringing on... I can't believe we'll look at penalties again. Who's on the bench that's good? So Messi will need to bring him on for penalties, and possibly Brian Carlos if we have a second sub as well. Okay. We'll need to remember to do that. Oh, I feel sick. I feel physically sick. Is it a game for Messi? I mean, is that the thing here? Do we need to bring him on? Running in field again. Oh, it's a good interception there from Forster, I think. Come on, boys. Let's get creative here. Let's get creative. Alright. Leroy is absolutely out on his feet. We're going to bring Messi on for him. We'll switch him with Silla. We'll play him as advanced playmaker on support. On attack. We'll get him forward. Now, Silla or Grealish, who is the better deep-lying playmaker here? It's definitely Silla, isn't it? Grealish can't really make a tackle. So we'll go with that. It's Grealish from the corner. It's there. It's back towards goal. It's Forster. Turn, mate. Have it. He has it. He has it. Jan Forster gives us the lead in the 114th minute. Third goal of the year only, but he doesn't half score the big goals, does he? Excellent, excellent stuff. Do we make that change now? We probably don't, do we? We don't need to make the change. Well, not that change anyway. We do need to make a change. It's a good finish from Jan Forster. Leroy with the assist. His last contribution, potentially. What we will do, though, is we will still make that change, but we just bring Sandro Tonali on now. We don't need to bring Messi on. If there's another sub to be had, we will bring him on right at the death. but needs must here. He'd much rather have a Champions League winners medal than a one last sub appearance. I'm absolutely sure of that. Now, let's close this mofo down. Let's close it down. Let's close it down. All right, transition. We want to slow that down. We'll keep that the same. Let's take it off that. We'll keep putting pressure on them. Yes, I do want to keep going with it. Please, game. All right, if we have another sub, it's Messi time. The other, thing is just bring Messi on just to close it down. We do have the extra sub, which is excellent. Deep lying forwards on supports. Yes, game, please. You're killing me here. You're killing me. Let's go defensive. We've got a corner. We're over time. I think we've done it, boys. I think we've done it. Blow it up, referee. Please, I beg of you. Ball comes back into the box. It's scrambled. We're going to pick it up with Rodrigo. Rodrigo, just keep the ball, mate. Just keep the ball. We're over time. Referee, blow it up. There it is, boys. There it is. Back-to-back Champions Leagues. What an episode. We've won the Premier League. We've won the Champions League in extra time yet again. We've got to learn to win these finals in normal time. It's taking years off my life. But there it is. Jan Forster's the hero. He does it. And that is, it was a good final, really, wasn't it? Lots of shots. But, I tell you what, I'd rather have a boring final we win. There we go. Congratulations, lads. Enjoy your success. Go on. So there we go. Aston Villa lift the Champions League. It's a second year in a row. It's a famous quadruple. I don't know how famous it is, but it'll do. It's knee ligaments for Kosic. Enjoy your summer, mate. You'll be fine. Enjoy your summer of rehab. There's nothing like a beach to help that. 2 times in a row for Aston Villa. The board's happy. Allegri's watching us as well. Rodrigo's not going anywhere. More money in the bank. More money in the bank. The squad get a nice little bonus as well. Guys, wait right there. It's time for the end of season awards. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Aston Villa end of season awards. Oh, hey, thank you everybody. Thank you. It's great to see you all. Come on, this isn't about me. This isn't about me. Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind, everybody. Okay, shut up now. Welcome to the end of season awards for the 25-26 season here at Aston Villa. And what a season it has been. We've retained the Premier League crown. We've retained the European crown. And we've also been crowned world champions. Great stuff all around. The people to thank are the players. So I think the only way to begin this evening is with a hearty round of applause for the heroes that put on that claret and blue shirt every week. Well done, fellas. Well done. Okay, the first award tonight is the Golden Pen, awarded to the best signing of the year, and he cost us 10.25 million from the Middle East. It's Thor Havoc. The next award is the Golden Card, awarded to the player with the worst discipline, and this year, with 5 yellow cards, it's Bojan Kosic. And now for the Golden Bullseye, awarded to the player with the best pass completion rate. And in the heart of midfield this year with 91%, that's amazing. It's Sandro Tonali. The next award is the Golden Spoon, awarded to the man who feeds the strikers. Of course, the man with the most assists. And this year with 11 assists, it's Rodrigo. The next award is the Golden Anchor, awarded to the man we can rely on, the man with the highest match average rating. And this season with a stunning 7.57. It's surely not the last time we'll see him on this stage this evening. It's Rashid Onga. And the next award is the Golden Soother, awarded to the baby of the team, the best young player. And this year, he may be 24. Rashid, don't sit down, mate. Get back up here. You're the young player of the year as well. The next award is the Golden Boot, awarded to the man with the most goals for Aston Villa this year. And we had a lot of players banging in the goals for fun on a regular basis. But there can only be one winner. And this year with 22 goals. Don't sit down again, Rashid. You're the Golden Boot winner as well. It's almost time to award the big one, of course, for the Player of the Year. But before we get to that, we do need to take a minute to appreciate our team of the season. Now, if you just direct your eyes up to the screen, you will see the team there. Gaz Mosley is the goalkeeper. Nepo, Rodrigo, Forster and Kosic is your back four. Grealish and Silla go in midfield. It is Rodrigo and Rashid down the wings. Almeida is the number 10. And Champions League final hero, Lab, he goes up top. Well done, boys. All of you, a cracking season all round. And now for the final award, it is time to award the Golden Star, awarded to, obviously, the Player of the Year, as voted by you, the fans. Now, this season, it could have been any one of a number of players, but with 49% of the vote, it's Rodrigo! So there we have it. That's the awards for another year. Congratulations to Rodrigo, to Rashid, who was perhaps unlucky not to win Player of the Year himself, and to the rest of the winners. We've all had a fantastic year. Hopefully we've all had a fantastic evening as well. But that is it. So I look forward to seeing everybody back at Villa Park again next season, where we look to go 4 in a row in the Premier League, 3 in a row in Europe. Can we do it? We'll find out soon. Enjoy your evening, everybody, and we'll see you next season. So there we go, end of season awards done for another year, and Rodrigo gets the gong. I thought Rashid, to be honest, this year. I really thought he was magnificent for us, but Rodrigo, fans' favourite, he gets the gong, fair enough. Alpha was goal of the year. We'll have more on that in just a second, but the game gave it his goal against Southampton as the goal of the year. Thor was the signing of the year from Al Shabab, fair enough. Rashid did get Young Player of the Year, but you know, it is what it is at 24. He was our top goal scorer, though, and that's a stunning effort for a wide player. He was also our highest average rating. Most assists went to Rodrigo there with 11. Tonali, he's just a passing machine in midfield there. He got 91%. Rashid was most player of the match awards, not an award given out on the night, but I think that just further goes to show I think he was robbed. He was our player of the year this year with 8 man of the match awards. Kosic, 5 yellow cards, 1 the golden card, not a single red card all year. We really need to improve on that, don't we? Now, one thing I did think we'd do, I'm conscious the episode's going to be a little bit long, but have a look at sort of our team, our overall, our time here, team of the season. It's a good time to reflect, I think. So Livakovic is still the goalkeeper. Bree, Chambers, AR, and Napo are the back four. Grealish and McGinn in midfield. Rashid, Almeida, and Rodrigo, I think, is just about fair enough, though I think Marin probably has done enough to be in there somewhere, and the lab goes up top. The subs are Mosley, defender Rodrigo, Mason Holgate, Marin, Tonali, Alpha and Junpi. Not sure why Junpi's there. That's okay. There we go. So let's have a quick... Let me know what you think of that overall team of the year. I think Marin's the glaring omission. But otherwise, I think it's just about fair enough. Maybe Kosic instead of Bree at right back, but Kosic hasn't been here for that long. So there we go. Season in review, won the Champions League, won the Premier League, won the FIFA World Club Cup. We'll be back to defend all of those next season. And of course, we won the Community Shield as well. Match of the season, a 3-0 win over Bournemouth. I mean, sure, moment to forget, we did have a bad game against United. We won the one that mattered, though. They beat us twice in the league. But we did win the one that mattered. The side of 2019, I'll leave that there if you want to have a look. You can pause it and see what everybody's doing. But we're not going to go through that. Squad dynamics, this is how we look going into the off-season. Grealish, Marin, and AR are the team leaders. We've got a summer coming up. I'm not expecting too much, of course. Messi does retire. I do wonder if this is the summer that we move on, maybe Callum Chambers. He is still an England international, though, so we've got to bear that in mind. He's not really letting us down in any way. He's just maybe blocking the way of some of the youngsters coming through. But anyway, that's it for this episode. That's it for this season. If you have enjoyed winning the Premier League and the Champions League this episode and this season, please do hit thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to ring the bell if you want to know when I upload new episodes. But now it's time for Goal of the Season. Now, the way this works, the Alpha Stilo goal, as well as 3 others that I've deemed worthy of Goal of the Season, you'll have a chance to vote for those at the end of this little compilation thing here. There'll be a little eye at the top of the screen there, so make sure you click on that to have your say. But before that, we'll have a look at some of the honourable mentions. Maybe not worthy of Goal of the Season, but definitely worth a second look. So until next time for our summer transfer special, I've been Aussie Villa, and thank you so much for watching. Take care. here are our top 4 goals from the 25-26 season. Be sure to vote for your favourite.